Hi, Ed Lemberger here, and this video is, it's more metaphysical musing. It's your mind. Make sure it's you that's using it. Circulation heals, stagnation creates dis-ease. And as you can see behind my left shoulder, I put up two books. There's a blue one and a pink one. And here's the book. It's basically the same thing. It's Songs of Strength, Spirituality, and Mindfulness. Now this blue one has just lyrics, and the pink one has chords and lyrics. But they're basically the same book. They got the same 99 songs, and I wrote all of these songs. They're original tunes. And the effect that I was going for as I was writing all these songs is, number one, all the songs have lyrics that move into the affirmative. They move consciousness into a centering consciousness. They're meant to bring a person's mind and vibration and body into a centering wholeness where harmony exists in mind and body, centering in the source energy that creates and sustains us. Because nature always says yes to everything that we're thinking and feeling, but really what we're feeling. But we can think ourselves into feeling harmony, or we can think ourselves into feeling disharmony. And whatever we think ourselves into feeling, vibrations move out of us from the center of our being and the center of our consciousness out there into the world at large. And that's how the law of attraction works. Then we attract back to us the vibrations that we are sending out, because the vibrations we send out on our channel are picked up by people that are resonating with that same channel and can pick up those frequencies. And then we kind of come together, have a meeting of minds, so to speak, or meeting of the vibrations, so to speak. Now, I'm going to go into what I like about... by the way, you can purchase the books if you want to. They're on Amazon.com. Just search my last name, Lemberger, and search Songs of Strength, Spirituality, and Mindfulness, and you'll get there on Amazon.com. And it's print on demand. So for those of you who are ordering the books, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Going on, moving forward. I listened to a couple of the last videos I put out, and I seem to be on a tirade here. I didn't against the billionaires running for office. And I guess I think I made a mistake in going in that direction, and I'm going to correct that mistake right now and just go into the affirmative direction, because I didn't want to go against anybody, really. And to me, it's a mistake for my own personal harmony to go into that direction. Now, what I like about Andrew Yang is he doesn't go into that direction of the criticizing type of direction. He goes into the direction of, here's where we are and here's how we can improve things. So here's where we are. We've evolved into a way of doing business, so to speak, on a national scale. And the thing we've evolved into causes too much stagnation of energy in certain areas. The flow of energy, money, and information goes into certain areas and goes away from other areas. And that's not how nature does it. Nature is always in circulation from the bottom to the top and back down again, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And that's what I want to talk about with Andrew Yang's freedom dividend, where money gets moved all the way back to the bottom, meaning the entire soil base of humanity, which is all of us humans, all of we humans, so that we've got circulation from the bottom up every month, all of the time. And circulation heals, and we're going to find a different United States evolving when this happens. Now, should Andrew Yang get in there and be able to enact this freedom dividend, a lot of things are going to change for the better in the United States, because there's going to be circulation of the thing that people believe in most, which is money. And when we get money in circulation in everybody's hands, actual spendable money, people are going to feel so much relief that problems that we've had that are stagnation problems, putting people into a box, making them try to get a job when jobs really aren't available. Too many make-a-living jobs have just disappeared in the United States, and a lot of service-type jobs that don't pay much more than minimum wage are here. And in the three principal areas that Andrew Yang talks about, healthcare and housing and education, we've got like bubbles where it costs so much for these things, and a lot of the jobs that we have out here, they don't pay for housing very good. They don't pay for education. They don't pay for health care. So we've got to open up circulation to everybody. It's going to help us in the fear, despair areas. It's going to help us in the crime areas. We're going to change for the 21st century. We're going to have a different way of going about things than just flat out competition. Competition works to build, but once you've got something built, like we've got in the United States, now we need cooperation. And cooperation is going to settle things down. So that's what I like about Andrew Yang. He understands this. And everybody else on the presidential debate roster, they're still thinking about things in terms of fitting it in to the model that has evolved, which is kind of like get a job and contribute to society. And that makes too much competition happen, because really, somebody did a study, and a friend of mine was talking about this, that how much would people really have to work to keep our society buzzing along at the clip that it's buzzing along at? And they came up with something like 3 hours a day, 4 to 5 days a week. So Andrew Yang's got that other idea of shortening the work week. If we can work less hours but make more money by circulating money more, we're just going to have a better system for everybody. And that's going to evolve one way or another. So you can either put the walls around people and have something like what I call an earthquake in the collective consciousness happen. And when it does, it ain't going to be pretty. Or we can resolve this right now, get the freedom dividend in operation, get circulation happening to the entire soil base of the humanity that is the people living in the United States of America, American citizens. And you're going to see prosperity happen for all of us in a greater and grander way than it has ever happened on this planet Earth that we know about. So I'm in line with the freedom dividend. I think Andrew Yang is talking a different operating system than the rest of the candidates out there. And young energy is what's needed. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, and the old energy and the old thinking patterns are too calcified. Let's get Andrew Yang in there. And the way to do it is the biggest voting bloc right now in the United States, should they decide to vote, is 18 to 30-year-old people. There are more 18 to 30-year-old people in the United States right now that are eligible to be voters, but of course they've got to do it. If they don't do it, nothing's going to change. But 18 to 30-year-olds, vote for yourself. Vote for getting a freedom dividend every month of $1,000. You're not going to be able to make a living on $1,000. But it's a security, safety net where you can't fall into getting absolutely nothing, where everything's dried up. That you're always going to be in circulation to the tune of $1,000 per month. And this way it's going to free you up to go after the dreams that you have. It's going to be easier to do that. Well, you know where I stand on this. So I appreciate you when you like my video. I appreciate any comments that you might make. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you. It'd be great if you would purchase my book, Songs of Strength, Spirituality, and Mindfulness. Start reading the lyrics and centering your consciousness in the strength of the source energy that creates and sustains you, the breath of life. So that's what I have for you right now. Have a great day. Thank you for listening. See you again.